to the research and development effort, which you have consistently made bipartisan and done so for years. So very much appreciate your leadership. Next is Senator Warren, and then Senator Cortez Masto.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. So last week, the IRS launched a pilot program called Direct File, a first-of-its-kind tool for Americans to file their taxes online directly with the IRS for free, for real. So this is a big win for taxpayers. The average American spends about $150 and 9 hours on average just preparing their taxes. And why? Because TurboTax and other big tax prep companies advertise their services as free, then suck people in, and then pile on fees and charges. That's how they make money. Now, the IRS is starting small with a pilot that the Treasury Department requested to gather feedback from taxpayers to figure out how to improve the tool. Direct File is live right now in 12 states, including Massachusetts, for about a third of taxpayers, mostly people with pretty simple taxes. Secretary Yellen, from what you can tell so far in the pilot, have taxpayers found Direct File accessible and easy to use?
Well, I think they have, and I think a good example would be the very first individual who used it was interviewed for an AP story.
Sort of patient zero, is that? Yeah.
And she was really thrilled. She said that she had saved $400, that it was easy to use, and it actually, she's somebody who I think doesn't like computations, and she found it gave her the confidence to be able to do her own taxes using this tool rather than to having to go to a paid preparer. So, and of course, the feedback that we got before launching it formally, people who tried a trial version of it liked it very much. We saw a clear need to provide a simple and free tool, and we're really hoping to build on what we learn. There's a little bit more time to go. We expect many more filers to use it. They'll give feedback on what their experience was. This is something it should be easy, user-friendly, free. There's feedback within the program, a chat function. You can call someone if you have a question. We try to improve it over time, start small, build on it.
Free and easy. Those are two great words here. I like this. This is a 5-star review. And I'm really pleased to see what the IRS is doing with the funding that Congress provided for them.
Absolutely. This is because there was the IRA funding.
Yep. So a recent report said that expanding the tool, if the tool eventually goes nationwide and is available in all the states and available in more situations where you file your taxes, that it could save taxpayers $23 billion a year. That would be a return of over $100 for every $1 that the IRS invests in this program. And that is why Deputy Secretary of the Treasury, Wally Adeyemo, said this year's pilot would be, and I'm going to quote him, the first step in an iterative process and a way to use lessons learned to inform the growth of the tool. So let me ask you, Secretary Yellen, if taxpayers continue to give Direct File these kind of rave reviews, will you expand it and extend it in 2025?
Well, look, we're going to evaluate the feedback we get, but if they like it, it would be very natural to continue to build on it. There's a lot more functionality that can be built into this system. And, you know, one day we hope that, for example, information that taxpayers receive, W-2s and other things, could be used to pre-populate the program, making it even more usable and friendly.
I'm so glad to hear this. You know, look, no one is excited to go pay their taxes. But if you are going to pay your taxes, making it free, making it easy, trying to do everything we can to make government work for the American consumer, I think is terrific. And so I just want to say to all the taxpayers tuning in from Massachusetts or any of the 11 other states that are now in the pilot project, go to directfile.irs.gov, click on and see if you're eligible, and try this free and easy opportunity to pay your taxes.
Terrific. Well,
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you, Madam Secretary.
Thank you, Senator Warren.
I thank my colleague, and I would just say there's been a very important exchange, and it is little known, Madam Secretary, that the original roots of direct file were bipartisan. And Senator Dan Coates used to sit way down at the end. He was a junior member like